heroes from the glorious Q&A second story. Aristeia once again showing up here on the table, and we're going to hand it over now to BanzaiZAP and Chikahiro.
Okay, good to see you, my friends. Good to see all of you. We're going to be doing a throwdown in the Exodome tonight.
As always.
Bit of an assault, 4-on-4. And this will be our introduction game to using the Chemical Brothers. This is their wonderful paint job. We're going to let you guys take a look at these guys. We're going to be playing and seeing how these guys play.
So I'm really looking forward to it. And actually, you had requested a chance to play with them. So BanzaiZAP gave me an interesting proposition. Let him use the Chemical Brothers, but then I get to pick my three characters, first three characters uninterrupted.
Since I'm getting both the advantage of getting both of them, and it's a set right out of the box, I figure it would be most fair to let him get most of his group together ahead of time as well. And then we'll do the last sets of guys at random draw.
Okay, so
the final team you ended up with.
Okay, so I'll be going with Pavardi, Padre Mendoza. This is, of course, Dart, and now Wild Bill. So this should be a nice little assortment. I see that you've added Cosmo and Gata.
So I've got the Chemical Brothers and both Cosmo and Gata, because they've got not only great board manipulation and movement themselves, but between their dazzle and poison type of stuff, they've got some shenanigans that should work well with the brothers. So we'll see how this goes.
Okay, so first off, you'll probably want to turn over your initiative cards.
Yep, no, I was just getting them out so I knew who was where, since we don't know who's going first yet.
Now then, first question.
I've got the fewest initiative, I believe. I've got a grand total of 20 initiative.
I've got 10. No, actually, I've got an initiative of 19.
Really? That's surprising. You've got a bunch of forwards as well, then.
I've got, yeah. So I will probably go in first here.
You will get to start as underdog.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, we got some good cards to start with. Together, guys. Placed. Now it can be adjacent, yes?
Inside or adjacent to the scoring zone.
We're actually going to start kind of fast forward.
You aggressive? Oh, gosh.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to see if I can learn from Keep a Hooligan and make sure I do some strategy as well as some direct assault tactics.
Of course.
But since this is assault and you are underdog, I believe we get to
flip.
Go for it. I'm at 4.
I am at 4.
And as underdog,
I will let you go first.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Well, Cosmo needs to get some movement, so he's actually going to do a meteoric charge and goes a total of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough for him.
Okay. Well,
actually, no, he's going to center it.
He's going to be in the center. No, that's a.
Might as well get so I can't just be displaced out in one go. And that's it for Cosmo.
Okay, so Padre Mendoza. He doesn't move near all that fast.
But he doesn't really need to.
Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 6. So we're just going to go here for now. Does he have enough to do anything else? That's all he can do.
Okay, that's it for the first pair.
Yep.
Second pair is the first of the brothers Bachman. However, Wild Bill is just a little more nimble.
So we're going to go ahead and let Bachman go first.
Okay. So Bachman's got some fun stuff. He has no direct attacks, but he does a lot of state manipulation. Since there are no states out there yet, there's no particular manipulation, but he's going to be able to get to a point where he can get good line of sight, but not too close to the action. So he's going to move the first 2 points, moving his 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's actually going to spend the next 2 points moving another 4. And he's actually just going to go 3 to get over here. 3 and then 4. So he's got line of sight of the combat zone and easy access to multiple hexes. He has 1 free point, but as I say, there are no states in action, so he's going to go right where he is. That's it for Bachman.
Okay, so now that we have got Wild Bill here.
Okay, I've got enough.
1, 2,
Keep you from
3,
getting easy
4,
line of sight
5,
on Bachman.
6, 7.
Oh.
Don't think I necessarily want to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we go.
It's getting awful crowded up there.
It is. In fact, that's a little too high risk for my blood. I'm content to get only 1 point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If it gives you good positioning.
Right.
Okay.
So I don't need to rush.
Fair enough.
Okay, so.
A little mirror dance here.
Yes. So we'll go ahead and flip.
Next pair, I've got the other brother, Hammerhead.
I've got Spavarti. I have Underdog.
You may choose.
You will go first.
Okay. Well, again, Hammerhead would love to get out and play, but he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexes out from being able to do so. That would be a full run.
However, he can overdrive himself to give him additional movement. So basically, if you're successful, you generate poison on yourself, which then
gives him 1 point of movement. The problem being, of course, he needs all 5 points to be able to get there and do his battering. So if he does overdose, then he's either not moving or he's not battering.
Correct.
So rather than doing that, we're just going to have him move up and contest. So I've got an advantage, but not exclusive. And we're going to go and use this to threaten some people. He's actually going to spend his thing twice to do a regular...
a double move.
Actually, no. So here's how he's going to do it. I'm going to see how we would do this. Okay, first he is going to try the overdose. There's nobody nearby. So he's just going to do a regular overdose.
Right.
It is an orange and a yellow.
He needs a success, and he does have a chance for a switch.
Yes, he does. Orange and yellow. He has 1 success and the switch. Okay, so...
And what does the switch do?
The switch imposes a poison state. However, he gets 2 poison tokens, please. Poison.
Okay, so that's going to
gives him +2 movement.
And also gives him a 2 damage.
For his battering ram and agility.
Correct,
roll.
2 successes.
So he is going to be now, he still has 4 points, so he can now run, giving him 6, 7, 8 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might as well go this way. 1, 2,
now,
3, 4,
movement
5.
Points?
Say again?
So you're doing
right, it's movement points.
So it's 3 and 3
plus 2. That's why it's 8 total.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Padre Mendoza is not in a fun place.
Also, if Wild Bill doesn't get out soon, he's in a good place because those poison help his agility.
Correct.
Now, the trouble is he's going to keep those poisons when they trigger this go. But that's okay. This is working these guys out. Ideally, I should have these guys go in the other order so that once he's got his poisons, he can then shift them around. Got it.
That's situational, I think.
And it's over to you.
So Pavarti is going to do her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have got line of sight, looks like. So we're going to go ahead and so if you agree, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got you. Do have to move.
You have to move.
1, 2.
Now you have full line of sight on Hammerhead.
Okay, so what we're going to do actually is something you probably were expecting.
Okay.
We're going to use reset, which is removing a state. Actually, it's all states.
Right.
I just need.
But I like these tokens. They're fun, though. You got one success.
I'm also going to go ahead. I got my switch went off.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to go ahead and impose a bonus to my initiative.
Are you removing both of his poisons?
I am removing both of his poisons.
Both of his poisons have been removed.
So that's...
Nope, they are not.
Two. Now, thankfully, she does move a bit, so I've got some movement left. But from there, we're also going to try her submachine guns.
Butter. So she did 2 to move, 2 to submachine gun, and then 1 for the...
But she'll still have her mate, because she was here, 1, 2, so she still has 3 movement points left.
Oh, I didn't realize you could split it up like that.
Yes, you can.
Very nice. Okay. So butter. But this is an attack roll, isn't it?
This is an attack roll.
So I can use my defense, which is that one.
No, it's not.
Which is... Oh, wrong guy, which is that one. Which is a green and a blue.
Which is a good, and you do have a chance for a switch as well.
Which is removing one. I'm going to let him take it. We'll see how this goes. Ooh, I got 3 successes.
I got 1, so that bounces.
Unfortunately, I got no successes to do damage back.
So I'm going to...
And my trigger has no effect.
So I'm going to just...
Move your other 3.
4. And back, Bavardi is done.
Okay, that is the end of the 3rd pair.
Yeah, over to you.
Final pair.
Gata.
Gata.
And Dart.
I might as well go first.
You might as well.
Now, she has no attack, so there's no real way to eliminate him. But we can start doing all sorts of nasty stuff to other people. Now, her special abilities only are at a range of 1.
Correct.
Fortunately, they only cost 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then dazzle you. So I think I'm going to try that.
Who will you be dazzling?
Gata is first going to spend 2 to move 5. I can free run these guys, yes?
You cannot.
No, I can free run these guys.
Correct.
And people. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I then spend 2 more points to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. I now spend 1 point to attempt to misdirection on Wild Bill.
Okay, now that I cannot defend against.
I am going to spend one card to get 1 extra yellow. Because I really want this to count, and I wouldn't mind getting a switch or 2. I get no successes. 0.
Wow,
no successes at all. There's really nothing I can do about that, so Gata is sad.
Yes.
But that's it for Gata. Now I believe you got 1 more.
Yep. So I've got a Dart, and she is gonna.
But I got rid of all the poison counters. Or I should say you got rid of all the poison
1,
counters.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, she's going after
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Man.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And you do indeed have line of sight.
So she's going to go right there. I could straight out attack you right now.
Okay, 4, 5, 6.
The trick is if I am not hidden, so you would actually have a chance to defend, which could therefore trigger poison.
Back on you.
So
He likes throwing poison. I'm hoping to get a lot of use out of poison this game.
So I'm going to be content with my movements. I'm going to end right there.
Oh, well, that's it for the first round. It's going to be an even Steven 1-for-1.
So we're both going to draw.
We've got good positioning. He's still the underdog, so he gets to now choose where the next round's going to take place.
So I'm going to have to say the next round is going to... I don't have a whole lot of good choices here, so we're going to go ahead and
We got good distribution.
Yes, we do. So we're going to go ahead and say,
Yeah.
that is really tough.
See, I'm learning, Michael. I'm learning Keep a Hooligan. I'm doing board control. I'm doing placement.
You just keep moving those minis around.
There
Yeah,
we
but
go.
you ended up
There
in
we go.
you ended up in a tie position there at the end of the first round and didn't fully steal it like Mike usually does.
Choices. Now I combine the aggression to kill him off and hold the point.
Now, just to reiterate, so at the end of round 1, it was 1 victory point for each side.
Right.
And who is the person with the disadvantage right now?
He remains underdog.
On the underdog.
Still be me.
Excellent. Heading into round 2, and where is the scoring zone going to be?
He's still trying to decide.
Actually, no, wait. I believe in this case.
Oh, it trades hands if it stays the same?
I believe so.
On a tie?
Rules check.
Okay, so.
Okay.
Course betting.
Anybody on the chat, of course, could point it out if they happen to know.
Very kindly publishes the rules online, so we got the full adult-sized rules here. And when I say adult-sized, I mean easy to read with bifocals. So, underdog. At the end of each round, the player with the fewest victory points gets the underdog token. In case of a tie, the underdog token changes hands. So that'll be you.
Now the underdog.
You are.
Does that mean I choose where it's going to be?
All of Chikahiro's planning may have been for naught then at the end of that last round.
We're going to go and say number 4.
Did you draw your end of the round card?
I have not yet.
And did you draw your I scored card?
Oh, so we draw 2.
Yes, because we tied.
And I am choosing location 4 as the goaling zone.
That's a very good pick for you.
Okay. Let me put my guys in order. Okay. We're good. I am. Order place. Are we ready to flip the first player? Round 2.
Round 2. Let's go.
Starting with Gata.
Padre Mendoza.
I'm going to be taking Gata.
That'll be fine.
So, Gata's initial. She's going to spend 1 point to once again attempt to misdirect. And this time I'm going to add an orange to the roll. So it's 2 orange and a yellow. All I need is a single success.
Very good odds.
I got 2 successes.
And I believe you get your switch.
And the switch I'm going to use allows her to displace herself 1. Boink. Neatly getting her out of engagement. So that was first point. Second point is to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Final 2 points is to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Show off.
She's got legs. Okay, it's on my side. Okay, that is Gata's go.
Okay, so we've got here.
And Wild Bill is dazzled.
He is.
There's a state token for me to play with. Unless, of course, Padre does something about this.
Yes. And actually, no, he's not going to do anything about that.
Okay. He's going to allow Wild Bill his bedazzlement. Now, the range on Bachman is 5, so he'll be a little out of range.
Bill has a bedazzler?
So
he has been bedazzled, yes. He's got all these rhinestones that says Wild Bill across the back of his game.
That is some fancy shit.
There you go.
that is. So
The 90s continue to be alive in Q&A's second story.
There we go. We are indeed shady. Okay, okay. I got some cards. It's your go. I think I'm going to survive. What's Padre doing?
Yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and say Padre is going to do Deus Volt,
Okay.
which allows him to impose the burning states on all adjacent
And he's
enemies.
going to set both my guys on fire. We can do that. That's very cool. 3 yellow.
Yep.
Go for it.
So the odds of him,
And then his switch impose even more fire. Okay, let's do it.
because that's really all Padre Mendoza likes
Fire
to do.
is good.
Yes, he's an honorary member of the Protectorate from War Machine.
There we go.
So because this is not an attack,
Now
I just need 1 success.
What you got?
Got 1 success.
There's also a switch. Did the switch trigger?
It's healing, but it doesn't necessarily matter in this case.
Understood.
So we are going to go
we
ahead
get
and
two
impose-
fires. One on Cosmo, one on Hammerhead.
Yep.
Okay, they are on fire.
They are. And now that I've done that, I actually want to attack
All right. Since that was only 2 points,
Cosmo.
Cosmo is under attack. Fortunately, he's got a very good defense of a blue, a green, and a yellow.
Yeah, that was and I'm going to add take aim, which allows me to add an orange.
Ooh.
Now, a good counter for that is actually adding a blue, but you've already got a pretty good defense, so you might be fine.
This is not an attack roll, so I can't add the orange. Okay. I got 1 defense. You got 2 strikes, so I got 1 coming in on me, and your shields block his attack, so there's no retaliatory damage. I get 1 damage token on Cosmo.
Yep. So I am not going to convert that to fire, to
that's
burning.
Right. You could.
I could, but I'm not.
Okay.
So
raw damage is good too.
We've got that. That is going to be it for Padre Mendoza.
That is the first pair.
Let's go to 2.
Second pair is Hammerhead.
Dart.
Dart has the initiative.
So I will go first.
What will Dart be doing?
Dart is hidden, which I'm sure you know is a terribly fun thing for her.
Makes it tough for me to get back. I need to get her in melee.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to do Silent Death, which is her snipe attack.
Okay.
And she's going to get that. You do get to roll a defense roll.
Okay.
And because you have cover, you add a black die.
So it's a black, a yellow, and a blue.
Yes, and I'm going to add a... Careful there. Those darn dice. I'm also going to add focus. Let me add another yellow.
And away we go.
Okay.
I have 0 defense, but I got 2 attacks back on you.
Okay, so I got 1 automatic success.
And a second success.
But because she is hidden, you don't get to retaliate.
Fair enough.
Now, and his switches are based off of
Shields,
defenses.
which I didn't get any, so I'm going to eat 2.
And this is the fun part. I got double exclamation points, so I'm going to impose
a trigger,
a poison state on you. Now,
perfect.
I recognize this does not damage you.
However, it gets poison tokens on the field, and there's all sorts of fun ways to play with it.
In this case, I'm going to use Dendro Nanoids, which is not an attack.
Right.
I need a success, and I'll get to remove that for a damage point, which will take him out if I succeed.
Get the success?
No success.
Bachman heaves a sigh of relief.
So that'll be it for her.
Hammerhead. Now, Hammerhead is currently in melee with the Padre. He doesn't particularly mind that. So what I think we're going to do is, first we're going to smack the Padre, I think. I think that seems to be the most appropriate thing to do. Yes, smacking the Padre. Okay, so we're going to do a, first we're going to overdose, which does an orange and a yellow, and I'm going to try to impose the poison state on the target, which will be the Padre.
I believe, actually...
Oh, 0, 0, so it's himself.
0.
So it's himself that he's
right,
imposing.
You need to hit
But that's
switch.
what's going to give his thing. So, well, no, he just needs to succeed to get 1. The switch gives him a second.
Okay.
So, and neither took place. Well, that was 1 point down. Second point down to try to overdose again. There we go.
Yes.
We got a success, so he's
And I think
poisoned
you
for
can just
1.
switch.
And the switch triggers for 2. So he now gets 2 poison tokens. He has 3 action points left. He's going to use them to put the smackdown upon the Padre.
Very reasonable.
Now, I've got 2 poisons, which will add 2 automatic successes.
Yep.
Battering Ram is a green and 2 blue.
So I am going to play a dodge.
Which adds a blue.
Yep, Padre does not have bad defense, actually. Green and blue, so green and 2 blue.
Let's do this.
Wow.
I got 1 success. You blocked it. You got 2, and I blocked them both.
So that's fine, and his switches don't really come into play
Now
here.
I also get 2 automatic successes in here.
Correct.
So, but if that's how many shields you got, that's still going to overwhelm my successes.
Correct.
Wow, that's a lot of shields you got there.
That was a card well spent.
So they just bounce off of each other, I believe.
I would say so.
Now I can remove. Nope, that's because only if I've got damage.
Well,
Before the roll step, I can displace the target.
Right, so it's,
I'm going to choose not to because I should have done that before the actual dice roll.
okay, and now you can actually use this as a chance to remove the poison token from you. If you want, assuming you want to.
Right, I want to make sure I can get this thing lined up right.
So,
Okay, I'm going to have to do it the other way. Okay, yes, that's it for him. He is going to use the switch to remove 1 poison token.
Okay, that doesn't affect the math, I believe.
No, it does not, because that happens after the fight. That's a switch after the roll.
This switch?
I thought so.
No, it's during the switches phase. So just.
But since there was no damage done anyway, it doesn't
Yeah.
affect the
Okay.
math. And I'm afraid that's going to be it for Hammerhead.
Okay. So darts done. So on to 3.
Okay. His brother.
And Wild Bill.
However, since I've got it, I'm going to take the initiative.
No, actually, Wild Bill's 6.
Oh, Wild Bill's 6. I was reading the wrong card. Please excuse me. So Wild Bill gets to go first.
Yeah. So
Fortunately, he is dazzled.
fortunately, I've got a card called Reset 2.0. Remove all states from a single character in the hexadome.
Ben is puzzled by basic
Very good
numbers.
move.
You are still dazzled.
I am still dazzled. So
Hi, Roadrunner. It's good to see you.
Okay. I'll
1,
get
2,
the dice
3,
out.
4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7,
we picked up
8.
Chemical Brothers
Not
last
quite
week. We
enough.
actually did an unboxing video of them, and Sam got them painted up. And now BanzaiZAP is
So
over there
with
using them
this-
pretty effectively, in my opinion.
We
We'll see how
are.
it goes.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Get up in my face.
Good. And it wouldn't actually be a threat. It's the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can go right here. And that's going to be all for him. He's going to flip over that dazzle token.
So he is no longer dazzled. Does it go away, or does it just
It
get
goes
flipped?
away at the end of the full round.
It's the
so you can
poison
still
that
steal it.
Right. Okay. But even if I move it around, it will move around in the flipped condition.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, that doesn't matter. You'd be immune to it.
And now it's Bachman's turn.
Yes, it is.
I'm not going to get line of sight if I move over there. Okay. I also don't want to get too far away because I don't want to leave it easy for you to get one of those areas. So he, here's
If I can point
how we're
out,
going to do this. Yes.
what you could do is steal blind from him, then give him blind back. It would be active again.
I thought it maintained its normal state.
I don't believe so.
It gets flipped back over. We would like to verify that.
It has not gone away yet. So let me read that real quick.
I thought it just moved the state.
So
So
it's a
anything about
state,
flipping it back over.
So you're removing a state token, and then it's remove a state token from you and impose that state.
Oh, so it goes on fresh.
Right.
Okay.
So essentially, you are reapplying it.
So here's what we're going to do. He's going to spend 2 points to move. 1, 2, 3. So I've got line of sight on those guys and still close enough to run to one of the pole positions. Now, he's going to spend 1 point to activate his sample to pull his dazzled state.
Okay, so you need
Orange and a yellow.
And you just need 1 success. Very easy.
1 success.
Good, you got a shield.
And I also got a switch, so I'm going to put a poison token on you.
Excellent.
And I take your dazzle. Now, would that prevent him from continuing to use his non-attacks?
No, because he is immune to that.
So that is, oh, that's right. So that was 1 point. Or I should say 3rd point. 4th point is to place a token. This is also a red and a yellow, again, targeting Wild Bill.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Wow.
You are now
I am
dazzled
again. Excellent.
Hold on. There was a switch involved. No, there was not a switch involved.
Right.
No switches involved.
Correct.
So that was point number 4. Point number 5. We're going to pull the fire token off of Cosmo.
And he, again, is immune to that.
That's why we're pulling it off of Cosmo, because Cosmo is not immune to that. I got a success and a shield for the trigger, but I don't want to give him a poison, so I'm just going to take the fire.
Let me read the switch real quick. To the target, so it would be Cosmo.
Right, so I'm not going to bother doing that in this case.
Yeah, this is our first time with the Chemical Brothers out on the board, so obviously a little extra on the rules checking
so
this
for
time
example,
around.
having Bachman go after Hammerhead gives you a lot more flexibility and versatility.
So the importance here is it says the target
that was the 5th point
versus a target.
I believe I do not have line of sight on Hammerhead because of those guys.
Correct. It's almost like I planned it that way.
So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take 1 more action point. Dun, dun, dun,
very nice.
To allow him to try to put the burning token onto Wild Bill. I need a star, please. Yes, a star and a switch, so you get a 2nd poison and the burning.
Has there in fact been burnination?
There is quite a bit of burnination. Bachman shows his token shenanigans and has loaded up Wild Bill. I believe that is it for Bachman. Bachman is now out of points.
Excellent. So Bachman's gone, Wild Bill's gone, so last
the last pair, and it's the remainders. Cosmo himself.
So Cosmo has got 4, Wild Bill's, Pavari's actually at 6 because of the +2 initiative.
That's right, so she gets to go first.
So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. And is that line of sight there?
On whom?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking to see if I got Wild Bill. 1, 2.
Yes,
3, 4.
I would say so.
From here?
I would give that to you. Yes. Either of those, I would give you to being able to see Wild Bill.
So that's 2 movements.
Let me guess what you're trying to do.
I am going to reset Wild Bill.
Darn it.
So I need 1 success.
And she got
one success. Shoo! All of Wild Bill's states go away.
Lucky for Wild Bill.
Yes, I know, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Where's the range on that thing?
Oh no, she does not have enough points to do an attack though.
Phew!
Aren't you lucky?
Yes, actually I am.
So
she had to move to get into position.
Right.
So she has the 1 point left, but not 2 points. So you can heal. I don't know if anybody's damaged.
No, my team's damaged.
I've taken a little damage over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll come down over here, and I will end my turn.
Okay, Cosmo. Cosmo is going to start with a supernova.
Okay.
A red, a black, and a blue.
And Padre Mendoza gets a green and a blue, I believe.
2-point supernova.
So 1 point of damage.
Coming back at me.
And I have shields. So
No,
I'm going to
you
block
take
that. I take nothing.
You take nothing. That didn't work.
So you are in position to do it again. You could attempt to disengage.
Now, can I place a smoke token right on top of you?
Read the description.
Just place a smoke token on a space within range. Doesn't say occupied or unoccupied.
Yes, you could.
Oh, then I'm going to try to Nebula to place a smoke token. Success. I place a smoke token on you.
You rolled a shield, 2 exclamation points, and a success, correct?
Yes.
What's his switch?
The switch is a shield and an exclamation, so I can place 2 smoke tokens. And I'm going to place one right on you. And this is anywhere within 5.
And, yep.
I'm
And
going to place it on you. Now he's going to spend his last point for supernova because I get to add an orange die against somebody in smoke.
that works.
So, black, orange, blue, and here we go. Let's try this again. 2 hits. Against your 2 shields, they bounce. And I have no switches. Cosmo is a slightly disappointing round.
That's fine.
I'll get some smokes into play.
Okay, so
And I believe that's it.
So you are going to get
go.
3 points.
I hold the token.
3. You are going to get to draw 2 cards. I get the underdog.
So at the end of turn 2, that is, I believe, Gata holding the scoring zone on
All
her
by
own.
yourself.
So that is 4 points now for BanzaiZAP, 1 for Chikahiro. Chikahiro is now the underdog. And where is the scoring zone going to be for turn 3?
This should be surprising to absolutely nobody, but we are going to put the scoring zone on 6.
The bleachers are in shock and dismay right now at that choice.
They normally are. So the very first question I've got is, we're going to check smoke and the rules on that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get everything going.
Okay, I drew my cards. I've got my guys placed. We are now in round 3.
We are.
Tokens get flipped. I get a burning thing.
No, it's beginning of his next turn.
Oh, beginning of his next turn.
Right,
Okay.
so if it was flipped over, well, these are bad examples. So, because these two, when they flip, their effect takes place in the removed then.
Okay.
But normally, at the end of the round, a flipped over token would be removed.
Gotcha. Since they're not flipped over yet, they still have yet to take their effect.
Correct.
Which means we can still play shenanigans. So, let's see who goes first. Cosmo is going first.
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill gets to do his thing. He is in smoke.
He is in smoke.
So he probably doesn't want to stay there.
He's not in smoke anymore.
So he is moving.
He moved 1.
So he's spending 2 points to move.
And now he is going to attack. Who else but Bachman?
Since Bachman is wounded and exposed,
Yeah, so now he gets 1 success automatically.
Cosmo is going to use his thing. Cosmo is now the target of the attack.
Okay, so
Really? Is that what we're going to call it? Cosmo just whipping out his thing?
Yes!
I think it's her thing.
it is Asteroid Belt. Swap positions of the defender, ally, and Cosmo, then place the defender adjacent to Cosmo. Cosmo now becomes the target of this attack. It is an excellent move, and it's one of those good things you want to have Cosmo, and therefore he becomes a bodyguard.
So it is. It's bodyguard from
Yep, he
War
takes the
Machine,
hit, but it
essentially.
also allows a teleport from anywhere on the board.
Ooh.
So it's a very, very nice one, and it's going to let Hannibal hide, so he's going to be hard to get attacked on next go.
You're going to need an alternate Kevin Costner sculpt on there. Kevin Cosmo.
Okay, so now you're attacking Cosmo, who is also heavily damaged. So Wild Bill's attacking Cosmo.
And I'm going to add, use focus. I'm going to add a yellow to that roll.
My defense is a blue, a yellow, and a green, and I want to see if there's anything I'm going to do about this as well. I don't think so.
Oops.
I got 1 shield to 3 shields, but you got 1 attack that automatically gets through. So 1 point in on Cosmo.
Right.
Now, does Cosmo's switch trigger?
Which is that?
I've got a shield and an exclamation. I've got 2 I can trigger.
Okay, so did I get any other success? I have 1 automatic success.
Oh, so 2 successes got through? No, 1 shield to flex.
1 automatic. So if you
I
should be
still
safe
have
to
2
do that.
switches.
So
2 more smokes coming out in the field. Or do switches not trigger on defensive rolls?
they switch.
Then I'm going to get some switches out here. Anywhere within 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, half your guys are now in smoke.
BanzaiZAP is now exhibiting some of the usual very sportsmanlike behavior that he does when we play him in other games. This is why people don't like playing against BanzaiZAP.
Over to you, sir. I mean, that was
plays
your go.
blue decks a lot of Magic.
Here's the thing. I still have movement.
Yes, you do. You've
So,
only used 1 so
One
far.
out of his possible 4, actually. So what we want to do now is move right. We go right there. And now I'll attempt to disengage, because I want to move right here.
Okay. I believe I used my pummeling, and this is Cosmo's pummeling, which is a black and a green.
2 successes.
1 event.
So I get to move right over here.
Yes, you do.
And with that, I will end my turn.
Alrighty then. That was, and now Cosmo himself goes.
Yep.
Oh, why not? Meteoric charge. 3 points for meteoric charge.
Okay.
And then he's going to move. First move. Here.
So
Wild Bill gets to do a thing on him.
well, meteoric charge also changes your.
Yes, that's why I'm doing it.
Okay, so Wild Bill is going to.
Multiple successes.
So okay, so that'll swing
He is able to get through.
to there. So to go here will be.
He's not going
forward.
there. He's leaving your area completely. 1, 2.
Well, no, it's from here to
Was 1.
to go.
Oh,
Here's one disengage. One disengage.
So to actually leave to there is another one. Okay.
Correct.
Well, then I'm willing to make another one.
With the roll you have, yep, it's good bets.
I got
Nice.
an automatic. Okay. 2, 3, 4. We're going to do another disengage to here.
So, and that is Pavarti. What does she get? She gets a whole blue.
I go blowing past her.
Nice.
Thank you. Which is, I think, good enough.
That's pretty nice.
I am now contested. Well, he's got the movement, and it won't hurt, so I might as well contest to get to the center point.
Entirely up to you.
I'm going to do it. I've already only got 1 blue. And I got it.
The red is really what makes it, I think.
Yes, so that is it for Cosmo. He survived to get there. Hopefully you won't just kill him off.
Okay, so
That is the end of the first pair. Second pair, Gata.
Padre Mendoza. So, who would you like to go first?
I think we're going to have Gata do her thing.
So I know if you plan it out well, she can go up to 10 spaces.
Oh, she can go actually more than 10. It's just what do I want to do in the intervening space? So, step 1, she spends 2 for movement. 1, 2, 3. Free range 4. Free range 5. That's the first movement.
Okay.
She's now going to spend 1 to misdirect Wild Bill.
Of course.
And I'm going to add an orange to this roll because I really need to dazzle Wild Bill. Yes!
It's a good thing I kept that.
Okay. I'm glad I pumped that roll.
Misdirected.
Now she's going to do a free run, so I believe she needs to do a disengage to get to here.
Correct.
Her disengage is a red and an orange. You get to prevent her
Oh,
disengage.
yes, that's right. Silly me.
It's only 1 blue, huh? I got it.
Yes, you did.
She points to here.
Point.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's spending her final 2 points to get 5 points of movement. Movement number 1. Movement number 2, she'll need to
Disengage
get away again.
Yep.
I got it. Movement 3.
Poverty.
Movement 4 will need to disengage.
Banzai, all I ask is that you keep your dice
Got it.
on the hexadome.
Working on
It's
it,
not that
working
hard.
on it.
Come on, stay with me.
And she gets to here.
Very nice.
And that's it for Gata. That was Gata's go.
Whew. Padre Mendoza. Okay, so
He is standing in smoke.
he is standing in smoke. It's very smoky.
There's a lot of smoke
There's
tokens out here.
nobody for him to heal.
You could heal Hammerhead or Bachman. I don't know why you would want
Well, the thing is, actually, he can't. It has to be an ally.
Oh, okay.
So we are going to attempt to disengage. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to attempt to disengage from Hammerheads. This is probably not going to go well for me.
Now, this is using his punchiness, so he does
Right.
not get the bonus from the poison. So it's just a black and a blue.
Let me take a look.
His punchiness is for agility and attack rolls. This is neither.
Correct. Okay. And
I got 2 defenses.
I got defense.
You
Okay,
are
so
unable to
I
escape.
am unable to escape. Oh well.
That was 2 points down for Mr. Mustang.
Yep. Now Hammerhead's got 1 burning token.
He's got a burning and a poison.
He probably needs some more.
We can try for that.
We can absolutely try.
Smoke
for that.
has no effect on this, I believe, or does it?
Well, you're adjacent to him.
So smoky is no problem for you.
Correct. So now you may
My
defend against
defense
this.
is a green and a blue. Unless there's anything else I want to add to this. No, there isn't. Ooh, 2 shields. I managed
2
to successfully
successes.
defend, but I
Okay.
get 0 points back on.
Now, since I am the active player, however, I'm going to opt to take. We're going to do the switches. In
Okay.
order. So I don't know if he's got any he wants to do, but for me, I'm going to go ahead and use my switches, and I am going to turn those both into burning tokens because his ability switches. Each success can be converted into a token of burning.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
So, and that's the trick there is you could have very easily smushed me and a counter. So that is all he can do now.
He's going to.
But
I'm debating if I can use my switch. Since you didn't do the stars to me, I could use my switch.
you could.
I'm going to remove my switch.
Well, that doesn't go away till the end of his
No, it
his
removed,
turn.
that's his switch. It's to
No,
remove
the
token.
poison. I'm saying. So you wouldn't have to overdose at the beginning of the round. You'd have one on you already.
I know, but
Okay. I just want to make sure we're understanding
yes.
things the same way. So notice I
Actually,
didn't-
no, it does affect agility as well.
Yeah, which would be him trying to get away.
Right, because I don't want to be here.
Right.
So I guess, yeah, I will leave it on.
Okay. So and notice I said we understand it the same way, not understanding it correctly, because I could be wrong. I've been wrong, and I will continue to be wrong.
Moving on.
Okay, flip it over.
Hammerhead.
Versus Dart.
Art may choose.
Yes. Ooh, boy. So what we're going to do first off then is... Dart is just going to go ahead and shoot Cosmo in the face.
Might as well.
So that's
I get my actual defense for this.
You get your actual defense, which I'm sure you appreciate. Oh, and you know I forgot the last time, because she's hidden, you don't have line of sight.
Right.
She gets a bonus for that.
Oh.
She gets an extra orange.
Well, there we go. Oh, no shield. You killed Cosmo.
Now, does this, does this switch do anything?
Switch is not triggered.
Okay.
Ooh, we have first
Cosmo
blood.
down. First blood, Cosmo down.
Okay, so I'm going to take one frag token. I'm going to draw a card. Whew. Okay.
Cosmo down.
So
that was 2 points from Dark.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry, 3 points from Dark.
So, and with that, she's going to come right here to contest. And she regains hidden. And she is done.
Hammerhead. Now, I've got a lot of burning tokens that are going to burn me at the end of this go. So what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is search the deck for a tactic and put it in my hand.
Very nice.
Fine.
I have a feeling I know what tactic he's looking for.
Well, there's a number of good tactics he can pick from. One of my favorites, of course, is the one where you draw 2 tactics. But I think he's looking for something a little more specific for Hammerhead, or something that will clear states, not specifically from Hammerhead. So I believe Bachman's got one. The trick is I don't remember if it's only on his activation or not.
Yes, unfortunately it is. So what we're going to have to do that one in my hand. We will be reshuffling that. So I'm going to put that there so I remember to reshuffle it. Okay, I've spent 0 points so far. First thing I'm going to do is we're going to do 2 points of damage to the Padre. Because he's in smoke.
Naturally.
Next, we're going to do a battering ram on the Padre.
Okay.
And I got some poison on me. So we got... oh, it's a range of 2. Oh, but... before the roll step, displace the target and place myself in a free space within range 1 or 2 of the target.
But he's not eligible to be a target at this point. You'd have to move.
What do you mean? I'm targeting
The
him.
Padre?
Yeah.
2 to 4. So there's a minimum range.
I see.
Which actually, now that I think about it, the earlier on that wasn't. Darn it.
Okay, well then. He's going to have to spend 2 to move.
Yep.
And we'll do a disengage.
Yep. And Padre Mendoza gets a blue.
Fortunately, this is an agility roll.
So you already get 1 success.
And a yellow and a second success. I got 2 successes.
Two
One for
successes.
the poison,
Mhm.
and
okay.
one before my
Excellent.
attack roll.
Very nice.
So he's able to get away.
So Padre Mendoza does nothing about that because he can't.
Now I've got you in range for a battering ram.
There you go.
So targeting with a battering ram. Now I displace the target and place myself within 1 or 2. So I'm going to displace you into the center point and displace myself here. So I can easily get to either of those things.
Well, I believe you have to place yourself adjacent to targets.
Within range 1 to 2 from the target. Because remember, I need to be able to be at 2 points to battering ram.
Okay. There we go.
So I'm here, and now we roll for the battering. So it's a green, 2 blue, and 1 automatic success for the poison.
Oh!
But that's okay, because I only got 1 success over here.
Well, I was gonna say you missed the critical I had from the blue on the green, and the blue die hit it and knocked it out. Thanks a lot, blue die.
So I got 2 successes, 1 point in on the
Padre Mendoza, which
should be enough to finish him off.
I do believe you are correct, so that comes over. But yep. So Padre
I have
Mendoza.
enough for a switch for some smoke. Anywhere within 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5!
Who plays the smoke?
I'm thinking of the wrong guy. Sorry. Cosmo switch is remove a poison. That way, when I take the damage, the poison isn't one of the ones that's going to hurt me.
Okay, so
now I get
flip those
3 fires. That's 3 oranges, I believe. This could hurt. So, exclamation, the fire keeps going, stars are damaged, shield,
don't do anything.
nothing. Oh, 1 damage, and they go out.
Okay, so you're
Take 1 damage on Hammerhead. That was really lucky on the fire, we'll take that. That is the, now I will shuffle these, and I believe that is it for this round.
Nope.
For the third person.
Right.
Score is currently, I have 4, he has 1. This is bottom of 3. The zone is this one, 6. So, final flip.
Varti Bachman. So she's at +1 initiative. 5, we're tied. I have underdog.
Yes, so Havarti can decide what she wants to do first.
Okay, so I cannot from here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to attempt to disengage.
From Gata.
Correct.
Gata gets 1 yellow for her fisticuffs.
I'm going. Pavarti gets an orange. I'm going to add a blue because that's all I got to boost this.
I got 1 shield to block your 1 success.
Yes. So that's not going to work.
Gata keeps you occupied in the smoke.
So that's 2 points spent. I'm going to have to try and disengage again. I don't have a whole lot of choice in this matter. So disengage again. So I'm going to spend another 2 points to get a whole new movement.
Right. And I do again my 1 more yellow for her fisticuffs.
Shield.
None. So no success for you.
Nope.
So you are stuck. You have 1 point left.
So from here, she can't really do anything, so that'll be it.
Fuck, man.
So these are removed.
I thought that happened at the end of the round.
Not fire and poison are different because otherwise.
I knew poison was. Right. I didn't realize fire was.
Right.
Well.
Otherwise, a character like Eclipse could turn it back over.
Which I thought was part of the point. But instead, we will continue. So you're well dazzled, so we don't have to worry about that. You're in the smoke. Does that break line of sight to attack you?
It might. Okay. All spaces in free spaces with a smoke token block line of sight. Targets inside a space with a smoke token cannot draw. Every line of sight to a space with a smoke token is blocked.
That's it right there.
Yeah. Characters, yeah.
So the answer is no.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do.
You can go adjacent, then you'd have line of sight.
Yes.
You'll be within Wild Bill's.
Okay. So first he's going to spend 2 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he's going to spend 2 more to move. 1, 2.
Disengage.
Disengage.
Okay, so it's a blue.
My agility is an orange and an automatic shield. Nice. Success!
Success.
He is able to move. And then his final movement point is again attempting an exchange, and I'm going to add a yellow to this because I really need to make it. No! He's prevented.
And with that, I'm going to also use my switch to give myself a +2 on my initiative.
He will then use his remaining point to inoculate to grab your token.
Which one? Oh,
the +2 initiative. Since that is a state token, yes?
Yes, it is.
So I need 1 success, please. 1 success.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Actually,
and I've got a shield, so I'm going to give you a poison token while we're at it.
Oh, you're so sweet. You shouldn't have. I didn't get you anything.
Well, next time. We'll remember for next time. I believe that is it for round 3.
That is it.
It is a tie. So 1 for each of us.
We both get to draw 1 for the end of the round.
Cosmos coming here, but gets a 2 energy, -2 energy token.
So at the end of turn 3, we've got BanzaiZAP with 5 victory points. Chikahiro with 2, thanks to that split scoring position.
2, I believe.
Yes, sir.
And Chikahiro continues to be the underdog.
One for the frag I got.
Yes, you did.
2 and 1 for the frag.
Do you remember to shuffle your deck?
Yes, I did.
And where is the scoring zone going to be moving to?
As underdog, it is your choice.
The scoring zone is going to be very unimaginatively moved to...
That's a tough choice.
I'm going to say 5.
There we go. Okay, we're moving to round 4. Let me grab who's going to go win.
So we're actually looking at a position where it would be possible for BanzaiZAP to actually win on this round.
Yeah, murder factor.
Right, unless the scoring changes dramatically, actually, we could be looking at a turn 4 victory. But we've seen these matches change hands very fast before. So with 2 more turns, Chikahiro is nowhere even close to out.
Okay.
I would love to hear your Tony Schiavone and Mike Tenay impressions.
Here we go.
Well,
now,
at the moment, we were just having
it does flip over, though, doesn't it?
No, it does not. He's immune to it.
So it just doesn't, it has no, okay. Well, we'll take it.
And technically speaking, he's also immune to that.
No, actually, that's one of the things he's listed as not immune.
It's an attribute. That's right. That's right.
Okay.
We were having a discussion over here on the merits of disengaging.
Up to 4.
Yep.
And how that last turn pretty much turned on that missed disengage rolls by Parvati.
So,
Gata's gonna go.
okay.
Gotta go. Right.
Okay. This is gonna be kind of risky. She's gonna spend 2 to do a movement.
Okay.
First movement is to bump over Polarity. So I need to do a disengage.
Correct.
Polarity gets a roll.
Yep.
1. Move here for second disengage. Oh no! She has stopped where she is.
Okay, so that is
That is just her first 2 points.
correct.
Second 2 points, she's going to try to move again.
Very
Going
reasonable.
for the disengage. That made it. And 2 overcomes your 1. She gets away.
I will, however, use the switch once again to give myself a +2 initiative.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
She does not have a switch triggering herself, which would have been nice, but no. Here. Should have done that the other way, but that's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is just showing off.
That's the rest of Gata's movement. She has 1 point, but nobody within range can do anything, so she is done.
Okay. So at the beginning of my rounds, we're gonna.
Unfortunately, we're going to see if Wild Bill just blows her off the square.
Well, currently Wild Bill is dazzled.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that is.
Unfortunately, I bet he got focused, doesn't he?
No, it's even better than that. So we're gonna do Tabula Rasa.
I don't know.
Remove all damage and state tokens from all the characters of both players, even characters in the bench.
Wow. So he loses his -2
Correct.
energy. Oh.
Now this also means I lose my initiative and my hidden.
Can I see that card, please?
Sure.
Wow. So I lose these tokens too.
Correct.
And the damage.
Correct.
Wow. That's a very powerful card.
That's a beautifully powerful card.
Token reset. Alrighty then.
Okay.
That was the opening for that. I'm glad I didn't know that. That's very powerful.
Yep. But Wild Bill,
These smokes have gone away. They only last for 1 minute. Yeah?
they disappear on Cosmos' turn.
Oh, on Cosmos turn. Well, these should have disappeared last Cosmos
Okay,
turn.
that's fine.
Those will disappear on this Cosmos.
Okay. So Wild Bill is going to Twin Pistols Bachman. He starts off with 1 success.
I got a blue and a yellow for defense, I believe. I
Yep.
don't think there's anything else I got going here. No. I got 1 shield. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I think even re-rolling 1 die is not going to help in this case.
So-
Bachman has been blown completely off. Let's see, hold on. So right now
5.
you're doing 4. You get a +1 star, don't you?
6. 6 successes
So
on my
even
part.
if I re-rolled that with 2, it wouldn't be enough to save him. He would still be blown to pieces.
Correct.
Bachman's blown to pieces. Wow,
So that was 3 points with Wild Bill.
that was impressive.
Wild Bill is now going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
That was impressive. -2 energy over to Bachman.
1, 2, 3. So I've got 1 movement point left.
Okay.
I got to make that very clear here. I am now going to play Ace of Clubs before a Twin Pistols attack. It costs no action points.
This is going to suck.
So Gata.
He has a black and a blue.
Correct.
Because you're not adjacent. Ooh, so 1 point gets in, but I blocked the other one.
Correct.
And blocked the second automatic one as well.
So that's
Okay, so 1 point on Gata.
fine, and I'll use that final point to move right on in. The zone is contested.
Yowza.
So And that, I do believe, is
Wild Bill. Okay, well, good round for Wild Bill. Very successful.
Yep.
Yep. Next round. Next pair, I should say.
Okay, and flip.
Hammerhead.
Dart. Dart
Hammerhead's at 4, so Dart gets to choose.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the question is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would I have line of sight on Gata?
I'll give it to you. I don't see why not. We've got those. We'll say it's enough.
So, Dart will attack. She does not get the bonus from being hidden, though, because she's hidden.
Attacking.
Well, it's not because she's attacking, it's because she doesn't have hidden.
At this point.
Right.
So her defense, Gata's defense is a black and a blue.
Yep.
She survives.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 1 shield here to nullify a shield from your roll.
I still survive.
I'm being petty. Okay, well, shucks. And that will
Switches on Gata.
right, and that'll be her.
That was Dart.
Yep.
Okay, Hammerhead. Not much you can do. There's really not much you can do. You got a good range, but no, you're not close enough. Ah, she might be close enough. Yes, okay. So he's going to do a movement of 3.
Okay.
And you are within 4.
That I am.
So I'm going to battering ram you.
Okay.
Now, before the roll, I can displace you.
Yep.
And then displace myself within 2 of you. I'm going to do it here. And now we smackadoo.
Okay, so
I have no poisons, so there's no extra bonuses. No successes at all. Wow. Lots of good, strong defense, but no successes at all.
I'll take it.
Wow. Actually, I'm going to re-roll one of these. No, I'm not going to bother. I'll just roll with it.
Yeah,
Not that I have that as a card.
they're very defensively focused dice. So
Well, that's annoying. Okay, so that was all of his 5 points.
yep.
I guess that's it for Hammerhead. Hammerhead's done.
Okay.
That's the end of the second set. Third set, Bachman. Bachman bleeds.
Yes. Padre Mendoza comes back. So unfortunately, he is a slightly slower character at 4. Well, that's actually pretty normal. So he's going to come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How the heck does he move 6?
Double move.
But he's only. Oh, that's because he doesn't have the thing anymore.
Yes. So there he is. Your turn. Well, flip
Bachman
over.
bleeds.
Yeah, so flip it over the last
Final
one.
set.
Pavardi.
Okay, you've got a second frag counter.
Oh, that's right.
Keep up with those guys. Okay, so Cosmo and Bavardi.
So,
You're the underdog. So
I'm
you
going to go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. looks pretty good.
So even if I get Cosmo in there, you still have me outnumbered by 1, yes?
Correct.
Alrighty.
And since this is his turn, these are going away.
Yes, indeed. Well, why not? Might as well. He's going to start right here.
Okay.
He's going to spend 3 for his meteoric charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a disengage to get into the center point. So disengage from the Padre, please.
Okay, that'll be a blue.
Automatic. He is now in the center, getting all 3 of your guys tied up. I think that's the best I can hope for here.
Okay, so I outnumber you. I'm going to get 2 points. You get 0, though. So now, where are we at?
I'm at 5, you're at 4.
Okay, so
Still anyone's game.
So you draw 1, I'm drawing 2.
And we're going into the final round.
And I believe the underdog now actually moves over to
No,
BanzaiZAP.
I still have more points.
Oh, that's right. Yes, excellent.
So,
All
So
right,
5 to 4 as the
So
final
you move over
turn
here.
gets started. Still
Gets his
anybody's
menu
game.
Here.
okay, and the next scoring zone, we're going to make this a lot of fun, is going to be 6.
All righty.
So this is going to be a very aggressive.
Here we go. Last round. Let's get these people in order.
So moving into scoring zone 6 is going to make this a pretty aggressive turn. This is more anybody's game than I thought. A moment ago, it was looking like Chikahiro might have had to do an uncontested score, but the tables have definitely turned. This is much closer than it looked a little while ago. Great job, guys.
Might be too little too late, but let's give it a try. Okay. Let's flip the first player. This is last round.
Ready?
Gata!
Wild Bill. So you would be deciding who goes first.
Gata will be making the break for it. First, I'm going to start off by drawing 2 tactics.
Always a good choice. I think that's one of those, there's never a bad
Until the end of the
time.
turn, she takes no damage, but instead takes poison counters.
Excellent. And this is a great turn for it. You get Quicksilver as well.
Okay. Now, she's going to go. She's going to use 2 points for movement and an attempt to disengage.
Okay, so
She is moving to here, so these two both are the ones engaging her. So who's going to disengage? Who's got a better disengage?
So I'm going to go with Wild Bill's disengage, but because you've got I've got allies adjacent too, I get to add the black.
I'm going to add a blue, because I need as many extra as I can. This is important. Let's do this. I got 3 successes.
I got
Only
unfortunately
2 blocks.
Okay.
So she makes it to here. She has 4 movement points left, but she's going to spend a single point to try to put Redazzle Bill. So that's an orange and a yellow. Looking for success. No successes. She will then attempt to disengage to get the other point away.
Okay.
Disengage is a red and an orange. 2 successes.
Okay,
She
you
gets
got it.
away.
Very nice.
2, 3, 4, 5. And then she spends 2 points to move. 1, 2, 3.
Excellent.
That's it for Gata.
Okay. Now what I should have done, but I didn't do, was play Catch a Breath at the beginning of your activation. Because it can be done in any activation. So first on Catch Breath, draw 2 tactics.
Nice.
I am now going to play Stick to the Plan. Search your deck for a tactic and put it in your hands.
This is the last round. We don't really need to worry about it. Well, you should shuffle in case you have any other drawing cards. What you got, Wild Bill? I was really hoping to dazzle you.
And finally, Ace of Hearts. Search your discard pile for a tactic and put it in your hands.
Jeepers. This could be bad.
Discard all those. Okay, now it's Wild Bill's turn.
Yes, it is.
So he's going to attempt to disengage from Cosmo.
Okay. Cosmo's Fisticuffs is a black and a green.
I'm going to play Take Aim. It adds an orange to his less than impressive orange. That's 2 oranges.
I'm going to add a blue to mine.
Very reasonable.
So disengage, I want shield.
Correct.
I got 2 shields.
I got 1.
I have prevented his disengage. That's a lucky thing for Cosmo.
So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to... you got 2 shields, you said?
I got 2 shields.
I'm going to play Fortune Favors the Badass, reroll 1 of your dice. I'm going to reroll this one.
He got the 2 he needed!
Okay.
Impressive.
So...
that was 1 movement.
Yep. 1, 2... So 2, 3, 4. That's not a good spot. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That's just not a good spot all around. So I can't actually whip around as much as I want to. Well, the first thing I want to do
wide open.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and play. Actually, I might just have to do that.
What you got?
Okay, so we're going to do Ace of Clubs, perform a 2 pistols attack. It costs no action.
Who are you shooting?
We're shooting Cosmo.
Cosmo has no choice but to take it. Fortunately, he's got a pretty good defensive role. Blue, green, and the yellow.
Oh, that's
I got all the defense.
Yep. That's fine, but because
Technically, you could have gotten 1 more.
Yeah, I think 1 more.
I think you could have. You're right.
Unfortunately, that meant Cosmo survived the round.
Okay, so
Still got 3 more
2,
moves.
3, 4. So I'm just going to come right around to here.
Alrighty then, to contest here.
Correct. Ugh. And really, I should have tried killing Gata, but whatever.
That is the end of the first pair.
Yep.
Second pair. Cosmo.
Padre Mendoza. So I am still underdog. I'm going to go first. So we are going to do Flama Veritas, which is a red. This is an attack, a red, a blue, and a yellow.
This is an attack?
This is an attack. You will get the defense.
So, and this is Cosmo.
Correct.
Blue, a yellow, and a green. One defense. Only 1 strike.
Yep, that's mostly terrible for me. Oh well. So, and now we're going to do the other thing you do, which is Deals of Vault, which will...
That one's not an attack.
Actually, you know what? He, since it's not an attack, it inflicts burning, but I don't think that's really relevant at this point, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and try moving.
Okay.
So
disengage?
Here, yep, disengage.
He doesn't have much in the way of his fisticuffs, a black and a green.
That's pretty good.
That's actually not too bad.
That's excellent.
1 shield prevents you.
Nothing. Okay, so...
That's it for Padre.
Yes, it is.
Cosmo, on the other hand. I don't see why I shouldn't. We're going to do it, because it's funny. Because Cosmo is such a huge agility when he does his meteoric charge. No, in this case it's just movement. So we're going to do meteor charge. And he's going to do a disengage to move here.
Okay. So it's going to be a blue and a black.
A red and 2 oranges.
Finn's a big fan of shenanigans, and it's kind of a catchphrase.
One strike,
among us,
one. I believe I'm prevented.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would be fun. It means he's going to do
So all
something
your
really annoying.
Movement goes
Hopefully.
to 0.
And
You'll
then
see.
that means he's done.
Never mind, he's done. That was anticlimactic.
That was quite anticlimactic for Cosmo.
It ruined my entire commentary.
There's no
Thank
points
you.
left.
I appreciate that.
No, wait.
No, so
I'm going to re-roll one of the die.
well, no. Actually, what you can also do is gain 5.
He's
gain
coming
5
back,
movement,
folks. Here he
that's
comes with more
3.
dice.
Disengage failed goes to 0
I'm at points.
until the end of the round.
Yeah, but I needed the 2 to actually make the movement.
No,
That
no,
gives me plus 5 points. It doesn't allow me to move.
no. You gain 5 points.
Right, which puts me up to 8. I need to spend
No.
2 to move.
You do that. You gain the movement points you spend from that pool, but you don't have to. You don't.
I've actually been in this
spend it.
exact situation,
So it's-
BanzaiZAP, and I've looked it
it's-
up. He's right.
So it's you spend the 3 points. You've got 2 left. You still have the boosted.
Well, I spent 3 points.
Right, and you're using the 5 movement points. It's a pool.
But I thought you had to spend 2 points to move out of your pool at all.
I don't believe so. Mike,
You spend
this
2
is
points
what
to
we
move.
went through.
The whole thing is you spend 2 action points to move, yes?
Yes, you spend 2 action points to move.
If you
And
don't spend those 2 action
you
points, you
get-
cannot move.
You can. That is correct. But you're trying to move out of the extra.
I still need to spend the 2 points to make that attempt.
But this is your second move, correct?
No. This is my first thing he's doing is first he spends 3 points, so now he has 8 movement points to play with. He then spends 2 points to begin moving. He then failed the disengage, which ends that round of
No.
movement.
My understanding of it is this: he spends 3 points to use meteor charge. He gains 5 movement points.
Correct.
Does that mean he then moves 5 just from those 3?
No, it puts the
Yes.
5 in his pool.
Right, so you can spend from that because
Right, but you can't spend without spending the
Hold
2.
on, hold on. When you spend,
Mhm.
see, you're spending 2 to buy movement. You're buying 3 movements when you spend the 2. That's what Cosmo does. So
This
we're
is
gonna
different
go
than I had
into-
expected. Okay, well, we're going to continue on from here. So that was Cosmo. That was the end of that pair. Moving on to the next
Are
pair.
you sure you want to go with it?
Yes, we're going to go with it to keep the stream moving.
Okay.
We're at the very end of 5. Come on.
I personally think you're
Okay.
wrong. I think you have the
Hammerhead.
We'll get into that one later and verify
Yeah.
it.
So okay. So Pavati.
You are underdog, so you can choose.
So
Or if anyone in the chat can let us know as well. I don't know if anyone's watching
I may
Twitch.
have also been slightly misunderstanding
Oh,
the
yeah.
situation at the beginning.
okay.
Artie
So
is still engaged by Cosmo.
that she is. So I will attempt to disengage. I expect to fail actually.
Well, he's got a black and a green. 1 shield.
1 success. She does not move. I'll try again.
That's 2 points.
Nothing.
2 shields. She has 1 point left.
And she will just stay there. She's
Alright.
done. So Hammerhead's turn.
Hammerhead's turn. Hammerhead's turn is first going to do
Movement shenanigans.
is first going to remove. Yeah, it's going to do. Oh well, this is useless now. Okay. I don't see why. I'm just going to battering ram on you,
No, that's perfectly reasonable.
which puts you displaced to here. I can then put my save on a free space within range 1 or 2. I can put myself here.
We have
And
confirmed
now I do my attack.
we have confirmed via the wiki that all the movement basically it says if you fail a disengage roll, you lose all movement points.
That is
There we
that
go.
is correct, but that is not the point
He
of
thinks
argument.
I should have spent 3 and got 5 movement points and used that for the disengage. When it failed, I still have my natural 3 as a second 2 points is what he's saying.
That is actually correct.
That sounds correct, yes.
There is a difference between movement points and a move action.
But
Once you have movement points,
a move action is free?
no, because there was a difference.
Well, again, we'll do this after the stream. Let's finish this last couple of guys here.
Okay.
Don't distract us. So I'm attacking him with a normal attack, so he may defend.
Okay, so we are going to go ahead. Once per combat roll, then switches to. Nope, that's not
You can
it.
do your thing.
Gunslinger. When an enemy declares an attack against you, you may switch your defensive value to a red and an orange.
Here we go. I got no attacks, but I got plenty of defenses against you. No attacks is depressing, but again, I got 3 shields to your 3 stars. You get 1 free with your attack.
Right.
So they bounce. That was only 3 points. I still have 2 points to play with. Thing number 1, I'm going to do a 1-point overdose.
I think you should move out of the zone.
That would be interesting.
That would be. Yeah.
I'm actually going to see if I can. That's all. Yeah, I'm going to do an overdose on myself. You trust me. Success.
You overdose? Okay.
So he's got a poison on him. Spends a second point on a second overdose. He does need get a second overdose, please. And then he removes all poisons and puts them onto Dart. I don't think it's going to do anything to her. Oh, she's hidden, so I can't target her, can I?
Let me read.
They would have to go into Wild Bill. It's target.
Is that a card?
It's a black. It does have a target. So
it does require.
So I can't go on Dart. It'll go onto Wild Bill instead.
That's fine.
That's it for third set. Last player. Hannibal's going to be coming out of the zone.
Bachman versus Dart. I'm going to let Bachman go first.
I don't think there's anything Bachman can really do to get there, because he's only got 4 movement. He's only got 3 points to play with. Okay, here's what he's going to do. He's going to appear here. He's got 3 energy points. He's going to use Inoculate, targeting Wild Bill who's within 5. Come on, hit it. No! That's okay, though. It's not sunk yet.
Switch.
Because it does switch, so we might as well at least get you yet another poison. He's really poisoned, folks.
It's all that MSG.
I'm going to risk it and go for a second Inoculate. Shoot. I've used 1.
So down to 2. And he's only got 4.
See, if that had worked, that would have gone on him and he would have enough to run. But it didn't work.
It wouldn't, because you start off with a -2.
But without that, is not back at the full?
Because you've already been allocated your energy for that.
Gotcha. In which case, I shouldn't have bothered.
No, I think it's fun things. It's fun to do something. It's the last
really
round.
nothing I can do. So
you have 1,
2, 3, 4.
Let's just see. You actually have, so he has 4 energy. -2 leaves him 1 energy left.
Oh,
He can't even move.
then we're gonna zap you again and put this on you. Even though you've already got it, you got all the tokens now. Okay, and finally, Dart. What's Dart gonna do?
So Dart's going to shimmy up over here.
Spends 2
1,
moves.
2. She is going to snipe Gata.
Attempting to snipe Gata.
So it's a red, it's an orange.
Defense is a black and a blue.
A yellow, a black. She is hidden. She's going to get an orange.
I got 2 defenses.
I got 1, 2, 3.
She gets a poison token.
That's right. I forgot about that.
You forgot about that.
Okay.
I think that's
You know the hilarious thing is, I could have removed the poison token to give you another poison token.
Or if you had the convert a poison token to do damage.
Yep. Which
And I believe that is it.
So I'm actually coming here just for official sake.
So we each get one. No, I get 2, and you get 0.
Correct.
Oh.
2. Sir?
Wow! Excellent game from Chikahiro and BanzaiZAP.
So,
and right down to the last round. It was 5-4.
So I want to know, what do you think of the Chemical Brothers?
That was neat. There's a lot of token shenanigans they can do, both with their abilities and with their innate stuff. The fact that he can transfer the tokens, it does mean if he goes after Hammerhead, he can move the tokens that Hammerhead generates around a little more easily. So that is sort of working with their order of operation. It was fun with the other two just because their cards also play with poison tokens and things. Poison and dazzle tokens.
And state tokens. I think the big thing with them is you actually have 2 scores, which is
Cosmo and God, that
is
can
a
get
big thing in this game. He's an off-tank.
I learned from Keeper Hooligan that mobility and control is a good thing.
I think the big thing with Bachman is not to be afraid of his poison. Yeah, it's a bad status to have, but I wouldn't necessarily be so, oh my gosh, it's poison. It's the same way with Pacho Mendoza.
And the fire.
You just have to accept it as a fact of life.
And in this case, we saw the fire didn't actually hurt Hammerhead that much.
Right.
Well, thank you all for joining us. That was one heck of a battle. I believe next Saturday we'll be doing something similar. If you did enjoy this, go ahead and like and subscribe if you want to see us on a regular basis. And that was our first trial run with the Chemical Brothers.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us. Okay. I'm going to put the Chemical Brothers